Another athlete type that we mentioned at the top of our show that's particularly dangerous is the individual who's won it all, has it all, and still stays at it because it's not enough, because of that fire that burns inside. It's so rare. Brady has it, and it seems like you have that as well, or did have that. My question to you is, do you and Brady have you ever had a conversation with Brady about that very subject, Michael?
I don't think we've ever dove into anything like that. We've been around each other a few times, obviously the Under Armour connection. But no, I mean, I think the greats and like the best of the best, there are so many similarities I think that we all have. And the similarities that we have are things that are unteachable. Kind of that next gear, that different level. It's always fun being around athletes who are greats, whether it's Peyton or Brady or, anybody like that, because it's always, for me, it's always interesting to see how they work. It's always fun to see what they're, super gung-ho about, or how they're taking care of their body, or, what little things they're doing every day to make everything count. So I think that's just something for me that I love being around great athletes, because we're similar, but we're also very different.
And it's tough for folks to kind of conceive, Michael, that what goes into the desire to keep going isn't just about pride or professionalism. It's about family. It's about kids maybe being old enough to see mom or dad still do it. And I'm wondering, maybe that's part of the reason with Brady. His kids are getting older and being able to enjoy the moment. We just showed a photograph of Brady holding his beautiful daughter up on the podium last year. Did that have anything to do with you getting back in the pool last time, Michael?
No, I don't think it had anything to do with me getting back into the pool. I think it was icing on top of the cake. Being able to swim my last Olympics with our firstborn, was incredible. And I never thought I would have that moment. But, I guess I do kind of feel bad for the other two in a way, because they don't get to see that.
Oh, there's YouTube, Michael. There's YouTube for that. Don't worry.
But it's always funny listening to that, because I hearing that question, because I think CP said to me, he was like, just trust me. He's like, your kids are going to be like, Daddy, how come you're not out there? Or like, what are you doing? How come how come you can't get out there and compete at that level? It's going to be a wild, I guess, thing to realize if we all do go to Tokyo next year and they're like, Dad, what's going on here? But no, I think it was really awesome. And also, if you look at Tiger too, Tiger had that, this year, being able to come back and win the Masters and have his kids there to be able to witness him still do that. It's something that's so cool. And it's got to feel pretty incredible for the dads to be able to prove that to their kids, to show them what hard work and dedication is, and to show them what happens when you do, put a bunch of time into something that you're passionate about.
Michael Phelps, 23-time Olympic gold medalist here on the Rich Eisen Show. What are your plans for Japan, Tokyo in 2020? What do you plan on doing for that?
I'll be in the stands. I'll be working at some point to some capacity over there. I'll have a handful of people competing in my suit, so that's something that's going to be pretty cool to watch. And for me, as a kid growing up, looking at Jordan and what he did with the Jordan brand was something that I wanted to do in the sport of swimming. Being able to have my own swim line, and now being able to kind of hand select the dream team, so you will, and kind of help them be able to accomplish whatever goals and dreams they have. So it's kind of fun to be able to really just see these young up-and-comers, but also seeing it all come together. It's going to be pretty sweet and pretty. I guess it's hard to put into words, because it's something that I have dreamt about for so long, and I'm just looking forward to that moment where I get to see these guys with all the these men and women who have put all this hard work and time into something that's so important to them and so challenging. Just to be able to be there at that world stage would be very, very exciting.
For more of The Rich Eisen Show, tune to Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV for free on BR Live, or download the Rich Eisen Show app.